y'all. Well, I have 3 or 4. These are wheels for the Gladiator. I like the wheels that are on it. They were, I'm not crazy, you know, I like them, but these wheels are wheels that I have wanted if I ever got a Gladiator for years now. And so I've always looked at these, kind of had them like, man, if I ever got one, that's the wheel that I would put on it. And so got the Gladiator, liked the wheels that were on it. I was fine with them, but 1552 is the name of this company, and they had a November Black Friday, all months Black Friday type sale, and they put the wheels at a really good price. And I went back and forth with them, and finally Andrea just she got tired of seeing me looking. She just went in there and placed the order for me. So new wheels for the Gladiator. They sent me 3 or 4.
Where's the 4th one?
Arkansas. All right.
Hope it shows up. What gas tank will it use?
Move that box for me. Ooh, they're a dark bronze like I like. I was hoping they'd be the same kind of bronze that's on the Jeep.
I'm so ready.
Man!
Wesley, you gonna let them take your Jeep?
Yeah.
Can I borrow it next
mom.
week?
Huh?
Can I borrow it one day?
Not after you made fun of Gladiators forever.
I knew that was coming. I do like it. It's just when it first came out, it was just weird.
They're not shiny.
No, I don't want to shiny.
Let me see them, what they look like.
Ooh, I like.
The door's open.
Oh,
Did you bypass all that? Did you do the bypass?
The stop start, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Christie's did that. Every time it stopped, the internet went off. Okay. Take your truck up. Oh, you got a back truck. So you got a truck. All right, come on, guys. If you're gonna jump, if you're gonna slide.
Got one slide?
Peanut.
All right, so these are the 1552 Turbo Max. And like I said, we were in Arkansas. Hey, you still have to press the brake when you get in there.
What?
When you get in it, you'll have to press the brake to activate everything. Andrew's driving the Gladiator. She's doing auto start with a key thing because she wants to be fancy. And make sure she gets all this right. All right. So anyway. So these are 17 8.5, so they're a little bit, I don't really know completely the specs on those wheels other than they're 17s. I'm not sure back spacing or width because I cannot find that wheel in the bronze. I found a 17 by 9 is the closest thing, and the back spacing was 4.75, I believe. I don't know if that's what those are because apparently KMC don't make that wheel in that color anymore, and I don't know. So I don't know. We'll have to get those wheels off and hopefully it's stamped on the back. These are 17 by 8.5 with 4.5 inch back spacing. So they'll be a little bit tighter into the Jeep, which I did want. Those poke out a little bit too much for my liking. So these will be tucked in a little bit more to the Jeep. And so I really dig that. These are lighter. These are about 3 pounds a piece lighter than the KMCs are. So I like that. I'm always down for lighter wheels, less rotating weight. And I don't like the simulated beadlock either because it holds water. I had a set of Pro Comps years ago on my WJ that did the same thing, had a simulated beadlock, and that lip that is right here just holds water down in there. And like you know, I don't know. It just aggravates me. So these are just straight, no, nothing. They'll just be good. But man, I just like the way these look. They're just such a unique, kind of cool style to me that, like I said, we were in Arkansas and we were in Termite and we would just stopped at a little overlook thing. So I think in Marshall, we were somewhere around Marshall, and a guy in a red Gladiator pulled up and he had those, and I was just like, whoa, like those are that is the sickest looking combo ever. And but I didn't know what kind of wheels they were. I came home and I immediately scoured the internet until I found those, and I was like, that's them, that's the ones he had. And so I've wanted them ever since. So here they are. They're in the shop. 3 of them are at least. So I've got black lugs on order as well. They'll be here in a couple of days. And so hopefully when the other wheel gets here and the lugs get here this week, we can get these babies thrown on. I got to do an oil change on the Jeep anyway. So this week I'm going to roll the Gladiator in here on the lift. We'll put the wheels and tires on. We'll change the oil, and we will be rocking. So I'm going to get the other 2 opened up, make sure the wheels are okay. And I'll check back with you guys here probably in a couple of days when we are actually putting these on.
Come on, get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Tent's coming back off, and we got to clean up the Christmas parade madness in the back. We are we're at a crossroads with the rooftop tent stuff. We don't know what we want to do.
We're too busy to go and use it every month. Like, there's no way we could go every month.
To justify
It's staying up there.
the weight, the wind drag, everything that it is on Termite, as much as we drive Termite.
I mean, Termite already is not great on the gas.
Yeah, Termite's already a brick. Throw
So-
a tent on top, it don't help.
It's double brick.
But we don't know. The rooftop tent market has collapsed. If you've looked on Marketplace, if you want a rooftop tent, they are dirt cheap.
Now's the time to buy.
It's nothing against this tent. I've camped in it. Andrew's never even camped in this one. It sleeps well. We're gonna keep it because it's just not really even worth trying to sell. We're not saying we won't never use it again. We just we don't use it enough to just keep it on Termite all the time. So we're taking it off. We're gonna probably lean it up. I'm gonna get rid of this fan, just lean it up right here, and all that kind of good stuff. We may just be back to ground camping for a while, but for the moment, it's coming off because, like I said, we daily Termite quite a bit, and running to Hattiesburg, which is the nearest city to us, a couple times a week with a tent on top, just creating more. It just we're kind of fighting ourselves. Like I said, if we were going camping every month, it'd be different, but we're just not, unfortunately. It's not that we don't want to. We just, like many of you guys, just don't have the time to always go. And and I think Termite looks better without a tent on it anyway. Just looks better to me. But anyway, we're gonna get this thing off. We're not gonna film that because you guys have seen us take tents on and off Termite before. So we'll still argue and fight just like we always do
No, we won't.
in the other videos. All right, we've got the old Yakima's back on there. These were on Termite when we bought it back in 2019. Seems like 1,000 years ago, but we slapped those back on because it just looks so weird without something on the top.
They're a little dirty.
Looks so bald. I do have the factory racks, but these you just unlock them and they come off and we can put the tent rack back on. Super easy to swap all that around. The factory racks would take a little bit longer to do. So we're gonna just run these. Yeah, looks like Termite did back in.
I want to say we took it off. We took all the stuff off last Christmas because we put a tree up there for the parade or something. So we've done it.
We didn't take the rack off. We've never taken the rack off that we built. We've never took it off. We've just left it on. And we're not doing that. We didn't take it off this time for any real reason other than we just mixing it up. Just want to do something different. And
did you show that we took the board out of the back? We don't know if we're gonna put that back in there or not.
yeah, we did take our shelf out. I still got to get rid of them janky pieces of junk speakers over there.
Well, okay,
suck.
here's why we took the board out.
They
Because,
suck.
calm down. We took the board out because when you put our little bins that have our camping stuff in, it leaves a gap like this at the top where you can't shove anything in there. It's just big enough to where something could fit, but nothing fits. And so it's like 3 inches of wasted space. And then if you have to get back there and the back glass stops working, it's possible.
Yeah, you got to climb over that.
That was a fun day. Did we record any of that?
Well, you
Us
was laying in the back.
climbing over everything.
Yeah, I still haven't dove into the switch yet in the front.
So irritating.
Just hadn't got to that point yet, but here comes Andrea. She's an official,
I'm official.
legal motorcycle
I'm
rider.
official and legal. It's got my little L. She was like, "You get an L endorsement." She was not proud of me. She didn't care.
So load the bike up. She just took her test. So we're good to go.
Stick that up. I am official and legal now.
All right.
This is such a huge weight off of me. I've been dreading this so much. So
But you did it.
the test was not very hard.
Let's go find some lunch.
I'm with you. I can tell it's burning. About to pass the cloud factory.
Yeah.
That's where they make the clouds down here.
Termite's on the bayou for Christmas. Never drove Termite down here. South Louisiana. This is it. Cane fields and water.
Probably some alligators too somewhere.
A few alligators. This is Bayou Lafourche. If you've ever watched, what was the Van Damme movie, Hard to Kill?
Why are you asking me that?
I think it was Hard to Kill, or what was it? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Van Damme movie's got the crazy mullet down on the bayou. This is Bayou Lafourche, where his uncle, the guy who was on the oatmeal commercials, the Quaker Oats guy's where he lives. That's how I know people.
Oh my gosh, like the chaos of what you're saying.
He's Cajun. He has a horrible Cajun accent in the movie. Lives down here, and but he's always talking about Bayou Lafourche and all this stuff.
Wow.
But
There it is.
yeah, this is the north end of it. Down further south.
Wonderful sea alligator.
This is what is known as up the bayou. You go that way, you go down the bayou, and you got shrimp boats and stuff down that way. But this is Raceland, Louisiana. So
There it is.
real cool stuff. Just different geography.
Yeah.
They're cutting cane right now, so that's
Yeah.
cane trucks and all that good stuff.
I cannot see a graveyard that looks like that and not think of Easy Rider. When they're tripping.
When you go to trucks.
When they're tripping so hard in the graves. Like, I can't not think of that. Every time I see one of those, that's where my mind goes. Which probably ages me tremendously, but...
Well, that movie was out before your time. But,
Right, but...
yeah.
You know. One of them things.
So, yeah, start.
It started.
Let the wall go. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Oh, I got it.
Yo!
Baylor, your playground's alive. With the tree growing in it.
Disassemble it, and y'all be careful where you step.
There's screws and nails everywhere.
Yeah.
Baylor, don't
We're
go
gonna
in
come-
it. Oh.
back home, guys. I just got done ripping around on the old XL. Back home in the shop. Termite does great, man. It's really a pretty good road trip vehicle, actually. Runs good there and back. Had a good Christmas down South Louisiana. And we are back home for Christmas up here now because we got family stretched from Louisiana to Alabama. But so we're home. We got a Christmas to go to here in a little bit. And but by the time you guys see this, I know it'll be the day after Christmas, but we hope you had a Merry Christmas. And I know this video was probably, I don't even know what all is going to be in this video at this moment. But hope you enjoyed it somewhat, kind of little glimpse of what it's kind of normally like here. We're just bouncing between all kinds of stuff that we have going on. But yeah, other than that, man, I guess that's going to do it for this week. We'll see you guys next week.